A putrid smell fills the air as Fort Lauderdale City workers dig out tons of gook and concrete from a busted sewage pipe.
It smells like a sewer. Almost reminiscent of the subways of New York.
The smelly waste littered the streets of a Parker neighborhood.
I don't really know how to describe it, but it's definitely not something that you'd want as an air freshener in your car or something.
And within only 3 hours after construction began to fix the sinkhole, another one blows, but this time in the water. Experts say no one should fish or swim in this water until it's completely flushed clean, and that is likely not to happen until tomorrow. Fort Lauderdale City worker Carl Freelove says it's not uncommon for these old pipes to break.
Just nip it in the bud before everybody get to crying and what have you, and we good to go.
So does the sewage in the canal and street pose a safety threat? Robert Bacci, the fire chief, doesn't seem to think so.
Again, this is a diluted form of the sewer water, but we would advise nobody to get near it or play in it, obviously, for obvious reasons. There's no current hazard to the area. It is cordoned off in the areas where the water is.
But what do neighbors think?
You feel more safe, it is diluted, you don't know. Because this is not open sea. You know, this is confined canal.
The leftover debris from both pipes will take a while to clean up, leaving only some residents hopeful.
But, you know, throughout the day and the cleanup they're doing and the breeze, it's tolerable now.
Luckily, the road behind me will reopen in just a few hours. Bad news is, the nasty odor will still be in the air. Reporting in Fort Lauderdale, I'm Natalie Forrest.
It was actually pretty scary, honestly. I've never been in a tornado this close before.
The tornado that came crashing through the city of Tuscaloosa on April 27, 2011, was to say the least disastrous. And as senior Jimmy Dance explains, it really put a dagger through all who loved and knew the football town well.
I guess the nation thinks that Tuscaloosa is rebuilding, but it's going to take a long time for it to get back to where it was.
But with 4 months passing, the students of Tuscaloosa have one thing keeping their spirits up this fall: the game of football.
Coach Saban is looking forward to the first game next week. He keeps on saying it's gonna get us thinking about other things.
Football is just the thing Tuscaloosa needs to keep the students rallying together and pushing forward, just as student and beloved Alabama football fan Ben Reagan explains.
Football is just such a big part of this town, and even the state. Anywhere in the SEC, a college town like this that's what it's all about, is football. You know, I think it'll bring a lot of stability back.
And with the first game of the season this Saturday, students and residents alike are just looking forward to having a good old-fashioned Alabama game day. Reporting for ESPNU Campus Connection, I'm Natalie Forrest.
Very disturbed, disappointed, because I feel that the city's let us down.
Concerned words from an even angrier citizen. Hollywood's now ex-city manager Cameron Benson is leaving his job and getting paid to do so, about $300,000. And people like Michelle are outraged and want answers.
I have to work 2 jobs to make 1/4 of the money that he's making. Leaving.
Hollywood's new mayor is annoyed as well.
Of course, people should be very angry. There's been a lot of turmoil in the city of Hollywood.
And Mayor Bobber wants his involvement with this severance package to be clear.
I told the city attorney I thought it was excessive, and when the agreement came across my desk to sign it, I refused to sign it.
So then how did a severance package close to $300,000 get passed?
I had no problem signing it. It was an agreement we had with him when he signed a contract.
County Commissioner Patty Assef says he deserves it, and it's only fair. But with Hollywood picking a new city manager, will there be a new contract along with them? Commissioner Richard Blanner and Assef seem to think so.
We're going to start all over. In the session we had on Wednesday, we discussed certain things that we would like to ask of candidates.
I think we're all looking at this with totally different eyes, and we're looking at it in a total different economy. What was is not is.
Concerned citizens stand by and hope the board will live up to their expectations. Reporting in Hollywood, I'm Natalie Forrest. You can see several scared employees running to the back of this video game store as a short, stocky woman chases them with a gun. Here again, the same woman is caught on camera, firing off her gun and demanding money. Hollywood police say 2 robberies took place Monday within hours of each other, all by a woman who just simply changed her shirt. Police say the same woman committed 2 more robberies this morning. including this GameStop. Employee Mohammed Sheriff was working next door to the GameStop when he heard a strange noise.
All I hear is a gunshot, and then I went outside. I thought someone was doing firecracker.
But that noise wasn't a prank at all. You can see here the hole she fired off into the ceiling.
Later, I see police cars are like coming up from everywhere, you know. That's all I found out.
That same hour, the woman targeted a Subway only a couple miles down the road. Employees say the cashier that was there for the robbery is still pretty shaken up.
She's fine though. She was scared because they shot inside. That's what the whole, I don't know, maybe she's scared.
So far, the masked woman has hit up 4 stores in just 2 days and is still out there, armed and dangerous. Reporting in Hollywood, I'm Natalie Forrest.